The garbage was open. It would have made it.
The garbage was closed, and I threw the cigarette back at there because I thought it was open. I would have.
Oh, it would have made it. You would have made it.
I would have made it.
Yes, you
oh man!
So
if only I would pay attention to my surroundings.
So close.
I missed the garbage. At least I didn't miss the toilet.
That's true.
I missed the toilet.
I think Gwen wishes she could hug the toilet right now. She doesn't have her microphone near her face. She's not even ready to go.
She's like, well, blah.
Ah, well.
She was fine all day, and then all of a sudden we're getting ready, and she's just like, blah.
I think she's just sick of the podcast. She's just trying to get out of it.
I think.
No.
Number you for 3 is not in service.
Welcome to Byte This, episode 9. 9. Guys, 9. Tell us numbers about things that deal with the number 9.
9 lives.
9 lives. Probably 9 freaking cats in my vents.
Probably.
Currently first heard on Shining Stars Radio at shiningstarsradio.com. We'd like to chat.
Join us in the chat room. Click chat to the presenter on the right.
G-Wow's just not here today.
No. You always blah.
She doesn't have her game face on.
I don't have her game face on. I got my dough on. Oh, yeah. I'm your host, ADHD Mike. Joining me is G-Wow.
G-Wow.
Jim Fishing Buddha.
Stop.
And the Carmater Stevie Christ.
Show.
And he's got his another USB headset. He's doing good. Or headset. I keep calling it USB. I don't know what it is. But he's back. He's back in true form. I made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
So yeah, we're all here.
G-Wow
looks
eating
like
again.
I'm eating fried dough.
Last week was yogurt. Today's fried dough.
Oh, I'm gonna eat new food.
Grow with that fried dough.
Oh, I know. I'm eating it
That's
plain
right.
right out of the fridge. I don't care. I care not. I'm eating this stuff. It's good. I don't know what I'll eat next week. Maybe I'll eat crab chips. So, what's going on, guys? Okay. I know it's coming here. I already know it's coming. We know it's coming. But I will grant you this time. I will grant you this.
Will you?
Yes, because this doesn't freaking happen.
We can go fishing.
Well, no, that happens. But yeah.
I went fishing for many days again, like all week, and it was epic. Like not even epic. It was legendary.
It makes me want to cry.
Yeah, it was legendary.
It was legendary.
Legendary. You know why, Mike?
I know why.
Ask me. Go ahead and say why.
Jim, why?
Why?
What's up, Jim?
Because we were out there fishing, and we got smart. We decided to anchor. And
Where were you fishing at?
Keystone down in
Keystone.
New Alec.
Kinda.
Little Keystone, not big Keystone. There's two of them.
Keystone Street.
And they stock a lot of breeders, Palominos in there. And I haven't caught a Palomino in probably 20 plus years. And we were after, Moby Dick, which is the 30 inch.
You mean Mob Dick?
Yeah, Mob Dick, which is 30 inch Palomino. So we're fishing there and missed a bunch of big hits, all catching fish left and right. And then all of a sudden, my pole bounced. I grabbed it, I pulled. I'm like, oh man! I said, this feels heavy. Start bringing it in. Lo and behold, it was a Palomino.
It's a Palomino.
I'm all crap. So worked it, tired it out, Matt netted it, pulled in the boat, measured it, ended up being 21.5 inches.
Well, that sounds like something I seen once.
I know. So it was a nice golden rainbow trout.
A golden rainbow trout.
Golden rainbow trout.
Golden,
or Palomino.
golden.
Both same names, or some people call them goldfish. So I was like, yes, finally got a nice big one. It's the biggest regular trout I've ever caught. So I'm all excited. So we're continuing fishing. Then
He's
later
excited.
on. Yeah,
He was very excited. I got pictures first thing in the morning.
Yeah. And Matt, the pictures went viral. And then sitting there, and Matt's like, oh, mount it. And I said, oh, it's only like 20.
He meant
20
mounted
inches.
as in get behind it.
And I'm like, I don't know. You can always catch a bigger one. So it may take years, but they do stalk them in here. I said, Matt might be able to catch a bigger one. So he's pounding me about stalking it or mounting it. And I'm like, yeah. So we're fishing there later, and bam, the pole goes, off again. I grabbed it, and this thing's just tugging. I'm like, holy crap! I'm like,
this is sounding more perverted every time I hear it.
No, my rod was just banging.
No, Ron was banging.
And
tugging.
I could feel it. I'm like, man, this is heavy too. I don't know what it is. Well, I brought it up near top air, and behold, another palomino.
He caught 2.
Rep you not. I mean, my holy heck, we worked it in. We ended up netting it. It was bigger. It was 23 inches. I was like, holy heck, man! I said, who the heck catches 2 of these things in one day, especially this big?
And I got pictures like as soon as it happened.
Oh yeah.
I'm his brother.
So we stuck them on the stringers and took pictures. And
Steve's
I'm
my
actually
brother.
supposed to print out the picture, and Matt got
Hey, you
palomino.
can check out the Palomino pictures on Facebook.
Yes, it is on Facebook.
Jim will probably put it on the Byte Disc podcast.
I
and
should.
stuff.
I think I will. And we're supposed to actually print out the pictures and take them down to Keystones and we'll hang them up.
Really?
In that glass, yeah. Me and Matt's. Because Matt
Where'd you
caught a
catch 'em on?
19-inch palomino. That's top secret information.
Okay, so like regular stuff.
Power bait. But I ain't
Top
saying
secret
I ain't
worm.
telling exactly what power
Yeah.
bait it was, but it was power bait, which I never used until I started fishing Keystone because I just didn't like it.
Okay, you know what? I'll let you have your fishing story for the week.
Well, the day after that, I caught 20 of them. I'm just on a roll.
I wonder. Jim has a ritual we can't discuss, but
Right. And they are being... I'm going to get them both mounted, which, made some people's day. But I'm like, you never catch 2 at the same time, so I'm like, you know what? I said, I'm going to mount them both. I'm going to get a twin mount.
twin mount.
Yeah.
Double.
Make them Siamese
I'll
twins.
probably get one coming down in an
Make them
angle,
like hooked together at the hips or whatever
like
they
a
have.
45-degree angle, and the other one coming up in the opposite direction. And then putting them on driftwood.
No. I want them to be Siamese
That's the
twins.
plan.
I want them to be hung up Siamese style.
Okay.
Or human centipede style.
So, yeah, that was my fishing adventure. And it was epic. We tried the next day. Well, one guy actually
That was
had
pretty
big
epic.
palomino on right in front of us. Matt thinks it was Moby Dick.
Mob
But he splashed the water. The guy was talking to somebody else, ran back to his pool. By the time he got back to his pool, it was too late. He ended up losing it because it splashed in the water and loosened the hook and knocked it off. But it was a big palomino. I'm like, oh, man, there's still ones in here. So they're safely in my freezer
Oh.
just in case for the
the
day.
freezer's right there.
Yes, right there. And they're both in there. Just
Okay.
make sure I don't catch something bigger. Like if I catch a 30-inch one, I'm going to be like, ooh,
Yeah, well, you
God.
caught like a freaking 30-some-inch muskie like 2 years ago, and you let that go.
Yeah, it was like 52
Dumbass.
inches estimated. Well, I didn't didn't really think about mount. Usually I catch and release. I usually don't keep fish.
No,
I don't really like
go.
the mount thing, but Palominos couldn't pass up. And
Don't
the
make you
muskie,
tacky.
if I really want, I could always get a replica of it later.
Okay.
That's even more
Okay.
stupid. No,
No, stop.
I like fishing.
You don't have energy. I can yell at you. You can't argue with me because you're like, ah.
I'm telling you, it's even more tacky. It's not even the fish.
Yeah,
It's just the
replica
sim-
costs more money, and you're not getting any part of fish. It's just you put the piece of, they order and they carve it out and they paint it to look like yours. It costs more to do, but it's really not anything of your fish, just a replica. But it is nice because you do throw the fish back.
Okay. Okay. You got it out of your system now. Steve has adventures. Steve, tell us adventures.
Adventures. I went to see Adventures for starters.
You went to see the adventures or what?
Adventures.
Avengers? Yeah.
Went
Oh,
to
did
see
you?
the Adventures. I went to see
Hey.
the Adventures.
How
I
was
had
it?
Adventures.
How was it,
Seeing
Steve?
An adventure at the Avengers.
How was it, buddy?
What do you think?
I
of it?
I wanted to see it, but I didn't get to see it yet.
It was really good. I mean, being like almost 2.5 hours long, like, you really don't notice it's that long.
I like those ones.
It's because
So it's like when I first saw it, 'cause I was taking the kids and everything, it was like, man, I was like, are they going to sit still? Well, because what started it, we went to Target, and they have the Hulk tracks going through the toy section. Well, Hayden sees them, he's like, look at these! He's getting all excited about the tracks, so I had to find a Hulk toy. I'm like, this is what made it. So I'm like, what the hell? I was like, we're going to go see the movie. So we went to see the movie, and then the next day, we went to the zoo. We went to DC, and we went to the zoo, and Hayden got his picture taken inside of a brass T-Rex.
Oh, yeah, that's a picture you sent me, right?
Yeah.
That was a good picture. I like that.
That's the first I saw him. I was like, dude, he loves dinosaurs. Like, check this out. And I was looking, I'm like, here, Hayden. I was like, you have to get up inside here. And I was like, and look out. It's like, I'm going to get your picture.
That was a good picture. Fredo.
And I'm getting ready for fishing, so I bought my fishing license.
Yay!
And
What? Yeah!
And just note that mine is better than Jim's because mine's meant for saltwater.
Yeah.
Steve can catch
I am
sharks.
now envious.
I can catch a shark.
Oh.
It'll eat your palomino.
All we have is our
You can probably
chopsticks.
use my palomino for bait. I want to go fishing.
Steve's like, where did you say you put those at?
Yeah, it's like, where at?
Steve, they're in the
Everybody
freezer.
go visit Steve.
I know, I would. Just to do some shore fishing.
I'm
Yeah.
sure his state has some fish for free days.
I
don't
really
know.
don't know.
I'm
No,
not
seriously
sure
though.
either.
I know
If I
Peter
go fishing on a
does.
boat with Steve, I mean, if you guys want chum, just put me on a boat because I'll be vomiting the whole time. I'll chum for you.
We'll just have Mike eat some fried dough.
I'll eat some fried dough before I leave.
No, make sure he eats fish because you need the fish. The fish smell.
I'll eat some fish,
Yeah,
chicken, fried
exactly.
dough. I'll just shove it all in my mouth. Some yogurt with it for blood effect.
Or we'll give you a little hint, Steve, while you're fishing down there and stuff. I know being shore fishing, you use different type of baits that I don't use here. I mean, you'll probably use squid and shrimp and stuff like that. But if you use
Yeah.
any type of lure, one of the tricks is if you...
How are we still talking about fishing?
Because it's awesome. If you happen to catch a fish, take that lure or take a lure and rub it on the fish to get that fish smell onto the lure. That way it actually smells like a fish coming
Or
through
take a
the water.
little, or take a disgusting, take a
little
disgusting,
tip.
like unshowered woman with you. It works the same.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Jiva, what have you been up to?
Nothing really.
You're supposed to have adventures.
I actually got to use
Blah, blah.
some of my college stuff for good.
Ooh, for good.
Yes. I actually needed it for this one job that I applied for, and they're like, you can't work here without your college degree. And I'm like, Pam! I'm like, here's my college degrees, here's my transcripts right in your face.
She's been waiting for this moment.
I hope I
I
have
was
that
all
moment.
so happy. And then I get to work in like the
Yo.
whole field I went to in the first place. I thought I'm going to transfer out so I can be more like a caseworker kind of thing. But I get to work with juvenile delinquents. Be like, bad.
Well,
Beep.
and what about Mother's Day that just happened?
I got breakfast in bed. I got scrambled.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Who gave you breakfast
I
in
am
bed?
Your son. I am a runaway.
I got an omelet. I got bagel and cream cheese. And then I got some toast. The toast was a little bit awkwardly chewy, but everything else was super delicious.
Best one is good.
Yeah, especially when the butter melts in.
Yeah, it's the only way it's good. I didn't do much this week. I'm eating fried dough though. Still eating it.
She's pretty excited. She got $25 Michael's
Ooh,
card.
gift card to
Oh.
Michael's.
I was driving to
Road
Dave's.
trip.
My low oil light came on. I was like, oops, that's not a good idea. And I didn't think I could open my hood because of that fatal accident where I lost my arm.
Yeah. Mhm.
You lost your arm.
But no, thanks to Dave. Big thanks to Dave and a big shout out to Dave because he got my hood open and figured out how he did it. And then he actually pretty much changed the oil by himself because he was a bit buzzed. I'm not gonna lie. He was slightly drunk, so he didn't care if the oil
Not
was
Dave.
not Dave. He don't care if the oil was very hot. He did it anyway. He said it hurt, but that's okay. He was drunk.
Okay.
No, but he really did. He helped me out, so I got new oil in that and it's ready to roll and kind of even the hood out a little bit where it was right up in.
Nice.
So I was good. I was happy with that. So now I can drive around more and never go home again.
Oh, let me do some shout outs here.
Okay. Do some
Shout out to Dave. I'm shouting out to Dave. Dave, the man, he freaking helped me.
Okay, I give a shout out to Haven, Horizon, Olivia, Logan, Luca, and Aurora.
It was just Kids
Wow.
Day.
It must be.
Yeah, I totally rambled that one out.
I'm down with the dough for the moment.
Fine, I will throw a shout out too. I will throw a shout out, but I little man, Hayden Victor, aka Havoc.
There you go.
What's up, buddy?
What about you, Jim?
She took everybody.
I'll give a shout out to the Puerto Ricans next door because they're there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting, man. Find us on Facebook. Oh, excuse me, I'm done eating my dough. Byte this podcast. Search us on Facebook. Also search for Slap My Joystick. Add us, like us, like us, whatever.
Like us.
And talk to us.
Love me.
I love you with the way you look right now.
I know.
You look like you have a Rambo like thing going on there with you. You're like, I did you first blood. But that's okay. That's okay, Gwen. It's alright. And
Here.
catch us on Twitter if you want. I did get somebody added to me on Twitter.
Did you?
Some dude, I don't know, some metal thing. I was like, yeah, metal.
Ooh, rock on.
So, but you can find us on Twitter at blah blah at ADHD_Mike.
At GUINAVEREEM.
At PYROTEKK79.
And Jim, he doesn't go on there, and that's
No.
all right because I
I don't
kind of
quit.
find it boring now too because nobody wants to talk and add me. Blah 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 blah.
Maybe I'll go in there and just open up one about fishing.
God. He probably. I don't want to talk about it. No. We just talked about
I'd
fishing
probably
for
get, like,
8
Bunch of
minutes.
followers.
No. I do have something important. No, I think we all should start working on like radio voices.
Blah.
Yeah.
WANBC.
Yes.
WA.
we were going off. I was showing her
sore, but I
couple
think
things
I could do it
online. You guys probably heard about his name's Ted Williams. It's that he started in radio. He went to school for voice and everything, and then
I greasy
being drugs
hands.
and cocaine and
Oh,
alcohol.
that guy that they found on the street.
Yeah, you seen it?
Yeah.
That he ended up now. He's picking back up. He's picking himself back up. He's got one heck of a voice. And,
Black guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you seen him? And I mean, he does. He's got one heck of a
Yeah,
voice.
he does. That was a while ago. though.
And now he's cleaning up. He's picking up his act. He's been on different talk shows and everything like that right now. So he seems to be doing a
that was
lot
a
better.
while ago.
Yeah, but
Saying
he
last
was
year.
just on NBC now. Yeah, journalist, videotaped him, did it for him, and then it just kind of went viral. Now it's been
Yeah, but that happened last year.
yeah, but he was on MNBC just now, I think.
Oh,
I mean, he's been like 1 year clean now or something like that, and
That's
working
cool.
Pretty good. Got a haircut, and then there's another kid.
oh my God.
Anyways, he's on YouTube, and I can't remember. You'd have to look up like teenager or something
You
with
should
voice.
complete the rest of the story using a radio voice.
I don't have one yet. We will work on it. But anyway, there's one voice that used to do trailers and everything for movies. Well, he ended up dying. They thought the voice died. Well, this kid, he's only like I think 14 or something. He actually can mimic that voice for trailers. It's pretty neat seeing him because he's talking like younger kid voice. But then when he does this, it's incredible.
It's incredible.
Chocolate rain.
Yeah. So now we're all going to do work on radio voices.
I'm not.
NBC.
Gargle. Well, wait.
I think that's my favorite, Steve.
Okay, seriously, we gotta move on here. Oh my God, that was too long. It's time for the news. Hey guys, especially girls.
Hey, what?
Apparently, a Yahoo survey suggests that 25% of women are willing to give up sex for their tablet. Now, I'm going to read off this because I feel like it. 62% of all U.S. tablet owners now say they use their tablets on a daily basis for an average use of 2.4 hours per day. 15% would give up their car for an entire year to be able to keep their tablet. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. Tablets are now the second most fought over device in the living room, just behind desktop, laptops, and ahead of TV remotes. This is why nobody touches my remote.
I see.
A third of men frequently take their tablet to the bathroom. Well, yeah, why would I
Well,
not?
of course.
I'm going to be in it for a while. 40% of women never take the tablet to the bathroom because women don't go to the bathroom. That's why. 20% of women are happy to give up sex to keep their tablet. Only half as many men would give up sex for their tablet. 13%. The tablet is the go-to wind-down device. 91% use their tablet in bed. Thoughts?
I don't know who would do that.
I think someone here does.
I think so.
I just don't. I think there's.
I can see it because, I don't have a tablet yet, but playing the game stuff online, consoles when I was big time playing them, I'd be like, "Ooh, look at me, playing online multiplayer." You got the guys there, you're playing, you don't want to leave, and then the girl comes up and like, and you're like, got gameplay, I could die, and they're like, I said, get tomorrow.
Does this happen often?
Well, back in the day when I was big time with the multiplayers, I'm like,
Wait, did girls actually approach us? I'm just wondering.
They don't need to know that.
Oh yeah, I'm screwing myself out of this one too.
Yeah. But, I mean, you get so involved in playing something, you're just like, well, we got any time to do that. It's like, ooh, you have to do the
I
tablet.
just don't understand why people can't multitask. Multitasking makes sense to me.
Because you can't multitask. What are you talking about?
Oh, I can multitask. I've done it.
Oh, no. Oh,
As the
gee,
truth comes
wow.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gee,
Steve,
wow.
would you give up the Punani for a tablet?
I don't have a tablet.
But
See, he already knows that answer. He's like, why would I get a tablet?
Yeah.
And we already covered this because to me a tablet's still just a glorified phone. So
And it's really hard for me to argue that. And I have a tablet, and I sit here and I go, you know what? I can't even argue it. I mean, I like it, but whatever, I guess. I don't know. I don't use it.
I love mine.
I mean, I do use it, but...
Mine goes to bed with me every night. I named my bed Felipe, and my fire is called
God.
Fire. So every night I go to bed with Felipe and Fire.
Okay, so, Gwen or Jiwa, would you give up sex for a tablet?
Because of that, I don't understand why you can't do both.
Sick of
Nobody
that.
has to lose anything.
I just think that poll is kind of freaking me out. That people are just so into their technology that they give up their freaking cars. And
yeah, now
give
that
up my
one I
car.
don't.
never.
I mean, how many
Why?
tablets could you buy for the price of your car?
Yeah, exactly.
How do you get to work? You don't drive your tablet to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, you have a lot of people in those maybe the bigger cities like
Yeah, the cities that take the bus and stuff.
yeah, they commute, whatever. Use gas people. That's what it's there for.
Which is one thing when I went to the zoo this weekend, driving around DC trying to find parking. It's like, no wonder everybody rides a bike around here.
That's true.
It's like it's about as bad as China.
It's hard for me to, like this. Oh, those overpopulated bastards. It's hard for me to say anything because, we live here, so it's like we'll just drive. Bro, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, she's just like a block away, and I still just drive.
Yeah.
Once in a while I walk, but mostly
I
might
walk
as
the
well
streets
drive.
unless, of course, I'm actually going somewhere.
Well, it depends on the type of day I get out there. I'm like, it's a drive day, so I'll just drive down the block to Sheets. And other days
I'll just
I'm
take
like,
my
I
tab
don't know.
to
I'm,
Sheets.
I'm
I
still
walk
terrified
today.
to drive, so I avoid every opportunity.
Especially after that car accident.
It didn't, honestly, it didn't really help. I'm like getting in the car. I'm like,
Oh, thanks, but now I'm gonna go cry in a corner. No, I killed your will to drive.
it was already low to begin with.
right.
It wasn't much of a step lower.
That's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, alright. Well, Battlefield 3's dedicated console servers are disappearing.
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 Wait, Battlefield 3
Yes, Battlefield 3.
console servers. Yeah.
And you might be seeing more
Where's
of this
Waldo?
in other games.
Wait, what's going on?
Okay, it seems that the dedicated servers in the console versions like of Battlefield 3 are disappearing since like Electronic Arts and DICE launched a recent Rent a Server patch. Okay, and what this does, it allows players to pay like $30 for 30 days of private hosting, and the lobbies can still be accessible like for the in-game servers browser, but they are subject to whatever the rules the renting player has. So instead of like you used to get a game, you jump on, they have their own servers, which Battlefield the first time had terrible server problems.
Like
But
they usually do.
They will have them on there, but this time now you're going to see more or less people who rent these servers, make up their own rules. You're going to be jumping on their servers. Well, you can do your own server, but you're going to pay $30, for 30 days. But you set the rules up. You set how how you want it and how you want it done. So you're going to be
It
probably see a lot more.
sounds
of
interesting,
that.
but whatever.
Well, it saves the money. I guess they said some of the games you get on there now, and without, they said like especially for Battlefield 3, without the patch, they found 3 servers only that you can play without the patch. Once you got the patch, bam, you got like a bunch of servers you can jump on now.
You should get the patch.
Right. I mean, it'd be interesting because then, each player, then whoever does rent it has the money to rent them. You're going to play by the rules, so it can be definitely neat. But then the other thing is like, okay, well, you got, like, say me, I'm not going to go out and rent a server, so I'm counting on these other people to do it so I can actually at least play the game.
True. I don't know. I like the old school stuff because I'm old. I don't know. It's kind of like, whatever. I like old school stuff. Just, when you used to play on real tournaments, just click on a freaking server.
Right. Well, that's what it seems like you're going to start seeing. It may, not be a permanent, may not, be like this forever. But they're just saying, hey, start looking out for that. If you ever get a game that's going to have a render patch of some type, then you better get it. Because if not, you're not going to have much, room that could be game playing. I mean, people, I guess, wanted it. They requested it, so they brought it and say, here you go. Now, I know a lot of people will jump on that because, you run your own server, you run your own rules. Now, if everybody starts to get them and they do make them private, then what are we going to do? Ones who don't have our servers. They decide, these guys, most of them will make public. But say if they do decide, we'll make this private, only my friends, blah, blah, people I want in here, well, then you're never going to be able to play the game.
Our Angry Birds was downloaded a billion times. Billion.
Holy great.
Based off of the free as well as the paid ones.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean...
I count for one of them.
Me too. Me too.
And apparently that counts
versions.
From, the original Angry Birds Seasons, Angry Birds Rio, and Angry Birds Space. So that's what, 1, 2...
I played them all.
3, 4,
Oh,
4
in
or
that case,
5,
I
I
count
can't
for
count.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I count for every one it does.
I mean,
kept
seriously,
coming out,
a billion times download. That's like more people. That's like almost as many people in China.
Yeah, almost. Now, I'm again not surprised by it. I mean, Angry Birds is big. It's a fun game. I like playing it. I like Angry Birds Space, which I think I ended up beating. I'm waiting for the new download for that. But that was a lot of fun.
It was, Space was cool.
Mm-hmm. Just put a different twist on it, which was nice.
I mean, it's kind of neat, I guess, to see a company that starts off with just something that's simple, I guess, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom.
Well, you have to imagine that's billion people that's downloaded it. Plus, look at their merchandise.
Of course, keep in mind, it's not a billion separate people. That could be like, okay, you downloaded this one and that one and that one.
Yeah, I downloaded all 5 of them, so that'd be
that's
5.
what I mean. They have had a billion
Still,
downloads now. Plus, look at their merchandising market. It's huge. Huge.
Yeah, there's Angry Birds on the cups. There's plush toys, pillows,
I think they're working on a cartoon
game.
or something.
Really?
I thought they were.
I think I heard something about that too.
Man, that's crazy. I'm glad you found that, GWOW.
Me too. I'm magical. Just popped out. I swear to God, just popped out of my head 2 minutes ago.
Crazy. You're crazy good over there. Sad news for the gaming world. At least in my face. BioShock Infinite delayed to February. I so wanted this one very soon.
Yeah,
Daddy.
but it's never.
This was crazy. This one's
never a
supposed to be
shocker.
good.
I know, but
I mean, it's hard to you want to argue because you're like, I really want this game. It looks so good.
It
So
does
good.
look good.
I just want to lick the microphone over it,
But it doesn't surprise me that a game got pushed back.
But that could also be a good thing because I guess they really want to make it perfect or do whatever. They want to make some good changes that they feel that they won't be able to do in time. If
They're doing changes.
I think they are. They want to add something or features or whatever. To give them time to get the best possible experience.
Right.
And
oh yeah, I did see about that. They were trying to get the all good game out there and then do the better even graphics on it and stuff like that.
They wanted to give you the best experience. And I go, oh, all right, God, that game looks so good. It's going to be great. I know it. Delayed. Oh, man. Steve, did you get into BioShock at all?
Nah, I played... Which one did I play? I think I played a little bit of each of them, but I never really got that in-depth into them.
The first one was...
Yeah, I played the first one. I beat the first one.
Yeah.
The second one,
yeah.
I played it, but it was just the same, just different environment kind of deal. But so I really didn't play much of it. I mean, I didn't really give it a fair chance. Should have played more of it, but I started playing it.
Though.
I'm like, it reminds me of pretty much the exact same as the first one. There's no new twist so far, and I just kind of quit playing it one day and never got back to it. I mean, I love the first one. I played the heck out of that one.
Yeah.
Trying all kind of different things, to kill these things with. And it's pretty neat. Waiting on the new one, though. It looks very good.
Especially that girl in it, Elizabeth. Mm-hmm. That one girl I saw cosplaying as her, the pictures on the internet. Wow.
Gotta love cosplayers.
Bringing it back to Angry Birds. The Angry Birds dev working on Casey's Contraptions game.
Casey's
new game
Contraptions.
they're working on. Yeah, along with Angry Birds, they're doing a new game called Casey's Contraptions game. It's Rovio's done pretty well with itself with the Empire, with Angry Birds, of course, obviously billion downloads, and we're hopefully going to see that kind of magic replicated on when the mobile dev takes on a new game based off Casey's Contraptions. It's going to be a mode title created by Snappy Touch.
Snappy touch.
Snappy Touch.
Snappy touch. Smush, smush.
Basic rights now belong to Rovio, and his plans to release its first non-Angry Birds title sometime in the summer 2012. It's a physics-based style or puzzle game in which players manipulate an assortment of random objects to create a Rube Goldberg-style contraption that fulfills some kind of goal. I've seen a little bit of it, like video. I mean, there wasn't much. I mean, a lot of crazy stuff on it. Pretty much you'll have like your board game. You're gonna have like the one I seen, there was like shelves and tier towers and stuff, and one it was, I think you end up shooting something which ignited like some fire, which heated up, put hot air in a balloon, which the hot balloon would come up, tip to one shelf, would apparently I guess knock something off, and then fling something else. So what you do is set up all these kind of contraptions to get through the puzzle.
That could be cool.
I think it sounds like something I could get into.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked, like I said, there was no real good video. I mean, it was more or less screenshots because it's so early yet. I mean, they're planning on coming out this summer with it.
I like the sound of that.
It looks, like I said, it seems what they're talking about, it seems pretty good. With all the little contraptions you got to put up to, get, work the puzzle out to get, to finish it. So, hopefully we'll talk, we'll see more before it comes out and we can talk about it more because it's pretty early yet, but looks like it's going to be good. I mean, something new to play, and I said Angry Birds is, Rovio's doing it, so,
yeah.
I mean, they got an Angry Birds pretty good. I imagine this is going to be good.
Hopefully. I mean, it sounds interesting. It sounds like a good puzzle game that, like, looks
That
like
sounds like
fun.
something more like I would like to.
Yeah. It's nice that it's just not, I mean, even Angry Birds, you just don't sit back and shoot and fire and hope you knock down everything. Well, sometimes. But, you got different birds, so it's more like a little strategy thing, too. It's like, okay, using this, and then the power-ups, like on Facebook's edition and stuff to get, solve some of these puzzles. But this one,
okay.
This one's pretty good.
Cool.
Talking this puzzle type stuff, a game I miss? It was back in the day on PC from Maxis, I think it was, Marble Drop.
Marble Drop.
Yeah, you had like all these shoots and stuff. You had to drop the marbles in the right spots, and it like change the pattern, and then paint the marbles, and they had to drop in the right colors things. I don't know. I just love that game.
Oh, Steve, I don't remember playing it like ever.
No, I never played it.
Oh, I used to play that thing all the time.
Man, like it was on the PC.
Yeah,
of course.
It was back. You remember? I don't know if you remember. I was big on Lode Runner and
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hunter Hunted.
Oh yeah.
It was like with that batch of stuff.
Let's see if Jim remembers Hunter Hunted. No.
Nope.
Is that one where you like on
Jake wins.
Yeah. You were like we played on the computer. You could play split screen kind of. Share the keyboard essentially at that point. And
you had the Beast, which is like a big Minotaur type thing.
And the guy. And you would have to like hide from like. Man, that game was good. You remember if you saw. Okay,
I still have my copy of it.
Do you?
I'm buying it off of Steve.
No, I'm going to hook up one of my old Windows 95 computers and play it. Yeah, talking about playing games on phones, with all these laws cracking down on texting on your phones, if you're in Fort Lee, New Jersey, they're now fining you an $85 jaywalking fine to pedestrians caught texting and walking.
No.
Well, you have to understand that jaywalking is not a new concept. That's why everybody knows what jaywalking is.
Right.
Everybody does it anyway.
Yeah, but what they're doing is they're tacking on an extra fine because not only are you not walking where you're supposed to be on the street, but you're not even looking at that point. I kind of understand
Steve,
that.
Is that pretty much
it don't even matter.
Is?
You could be on the sidewalk and they're going to find you.
That's what I thought you meant. Yeah, you could be anywhere as long as
if you're texting or walking, they're going to find you.
That's ridiculous.
They gave a grace period in March, a short grace period, and since after March, they've written up 117 tickets.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're just going to nail them. I mean, I kind of can see the point, especially in a busy place. I mean, you're texting and stuff. You're not paying attention. I do. I walk and I'm texting. I'm not even watching where the heck I'm going. Just whatever's a few feet in front of me. I mean, so
you know what?
I mean, I can kind of see.
This reminds me.
Seriously, though, they're really cracking down.
Do you know what this reminds me? That I actually did have a story to tell at the beginning of the friggin' podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I got pulled over by a cop.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I didn't tell you?
No.
I got pulled over. For no reason.
Mike's having a good old week.
I was going through... I was at Sheetz and I was coming home. Past the Six Pack Express there, you know?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's a cop behind me, and all of a sudden, there's the lights, and there's a freaking flashlight, whatever they shine at you. And he pulls me over, and he comes to the window there, and he's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I'm like, of course, I'm scared at this point. I'm like, "Oh God, what did I do?" I'm like, "No, I really don't know why you pulled me over." He goes, "Are those aftermarket tail lights you have on your car?" I'm like, "I never changed those tail lights. Let me see your license and registration, right?" So he goes and looks them up, and he goes, "No, you're good, bud, you're good." And he didn't even notice the wreck. He didn't look at the front of the car, but I had the headlight propped up anyway. He didn't notice that, and then he goes to me and he says, "You wouldn't happen to have seen a red Pontiac Monte Carlo around here." Pontiacs don't make Monte Carlo, Chevy does.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm like, "No." He's like, "Where do you live?" I'm like, "Over there." He's like, "Oh, well, you're good to go." That's all. What the heck was that about?
See, I'm thinking, like it's happened to me once, I'm thinking it was more or less a DUI check. Because when I went to Erie that one time, it was around 2 o'clock in the morning, which is a lot of times the bars let out, So we were cruising up. It's just a 3-hour trip. And going there, there's a cop sitting behind a building. I seen the front of it. I was following my buddy up, so I was just kind of following with him. And I seen it. And I'm like, "Oh, crap, my buddy with me." He's like, "Oh, cop." I said, "I know." I looked down, looked at the GPS, and looked at my speed. I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm good. I'm only doing 43. It's 45 here." Pulls me over. I'm like, "What the heck?" He come up, and it was a girl, and she's like...
But that's the first problem. It was a girl.
Well, she was talking a little bit, and she's like, "Well, it just seemed like we were going a little too quick. Where are you heading?" I'm like, "Up to here with my buddy, we're going fishing." It's like, "You have anything to drink?" I'm like, "No, you didn't have maybe something before you left camp?" I said, "No, I come from home, met him, and left." And then I even got a breathalyzer test.
I didn't get that much.
So I did it, and it's like, "Well, it's showing a little bit. You sure you didn't have one beer before you left?" I'm like, "No." I brushed my teeth." She's like, "Oh, that might be why I picked up a little bit."
We do clean ourselves.
It wasn't much on there. It was just a little bit showing. And I said, "I brushed my teeth."
But they couldn't get you any further anyway.
No. So then she says, "Well, I just had to check because it's around this time for DUIs to be on the road." So she pulled me over.
I am all for
reason,
people getting pulled over for drinking because they kill people and it's wrong. Right. But give me a reason to pull me over.
No, but that's what they'll do. They'll have just some excuse to pull you over just to check. And that's what it pretty much was. It wasn't about me speeding because my buddy's like, "Oh, you're speeding." I said, "No, I wasn't." I looked at 2 speedometers and they both were the same. I said, "I wasn't even hitting the speed limit." I said, "She just pulled me over to check for DUI."
All right,
it happens.
That's crazy.
It is.
But one more note on my story.
Mm-hmm.
They do have an app that I heard about. There's 2 of them. One's called Type and Walk, and one's called Type and Go. So when you're texting, it actually activates the camera, so you can see the image of the camera where you're on your phone while you're walking.
Wait. You know what the best solution for this problem is? Those Google glasses.
Oh God, here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, you're not
because that won't be interfering you.
No, not at all.
Hey, well, you're not actually like texting. You're speaking. It just happens to be writing it down.
That's gonna be a great autocorrect. Remember what you just typed before by accident? Yeah. Imagine that.
So, did you guys hear that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, mind you, is coming to Xbox Live and PSN in June?
I'm pretty interested in this, actually, even though Tony Hawk has been stale. Oh, Steve and I can confirm that this is one that we will want.
Tony Hawk's is actually
the HD collection, the early ones?
Yeah.
Yes. This is going to take us back to 2001.
I didn't even know about this, but it's funny because it was just like yesterday or the day before, and I was thinking, I was like, whatever happened to the old... Oh, I remember what it was. We were going through D.C., and there was this one building in the entranceway. The awning came out and kind of ramped up. I'm like, look, it's a skateboard jump. And they're like, no, it's not a skateboard jump. I was like, no, come on. If there's a Tony Hawk, there'd be some rail to get up to that, and you jump off of it across the street.
Well, apparently, this is actually a remake featuring select levels from the first 2 games, which is good because those were like the best ones in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like what was the first level on that one? Like an airport? Not an airport.
Oh, it's been so long, I can't.
I remember there's an airplane in it. I don't know what it was. It was great though. There was a schoolyard, I believe, as well.
Yeah, I remember the schoolyard.
So this HD, collection, I'm really wanting to get this.
Just as long, they have to have the horse mode on it for multiplayer.
Oh man, that was great. Those times you come after work and we sit there and just play for like an hour.
I know.
Because you're like, I gotta go, and like, but we're like, no, we got to play.
One more round.
Yeah, one more round. We don't get like that, you know. That's a shame anymore. Though, like that kind of stuff doesn't seem to happen anymore.
No, everything is online, and
I don't know if that's just because we are getting older, because we're not together as much. We can't play this stuff. There's so much going on, but I don't see kids doing it as much either. Like how we used to do it the old school way. It's either play by single player, or play online and hear about your racist jokes.
The Avengers.
The Avengers.
You know,
Steve
it's
just saw
big.
the Avengers.
Yes. And,
Yes,
it's very
I did.
big right now. While Avengers Battle for Earth is coming for the Kinect and Wii U. I know, right?
I want the Kinect cord. I want to play that in the Kinect.
Avengers, they are assembling on consoles after all. Ubisoft today confirmed that it's developing the Avengers Battle for Earth for Kinect-equipped Xbox 360s and Wii U.
Wii U.
Wii U. It will feature 20 characters from Marvel Universe with focus on Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Thor.
Iron Man.
Oh God!
Well,
The game will actually be based off the comic series, so don't think, "Ooh, movie." It's going to be based off a movie. It's going to be based off the comic book series.
I
right.
don't care. I love
Battle for
Iron
Earth
Man.
will be inspired by the Secret Invasion storyline, in which the shape-shifting alien squirrels activate sleeper agents who have been living among humanity undetected for years.
Sounds like
And
real life.
Iron
anyway.
Man will kick
Yes.
their butts.
Probably.
It's not going to be Robert Downey Jr. Calm down there.
But they said this is the perfect type of game, with motion controls for that, because these characters are very action oriented.
True.
They're always fighting and throwing things. You're
I want to
blasting
play it
and
on the
everything
Kinect
like that.
so bad.
There's no release
Check you in
date
the
yet.
face.
It's not been announced yet. They reveal more at the Electronic Entertainment Expo.
E3 soon enough.
Yeah.
Couple
You're
weeks.
going to hear about it then. Hopefully we should see a clip, but
Good, and
It's
then I
coming.
will play Iron Man.
Yeah, you don't have a cord.
I think it could be a good game for the Kinect. I mean, depending on how well they do it. But
I kind of got over that phase. That's why I sold it. But
I still have
I didn't feel like being
mine,
active.
But I haven't really played. Like, I need a cord for it because I see there's a lot of demos now out for Kinect. Like,
You can
online.
use your other Xbox.
I know, but then I got to transfer everything over and I hate doing that.
Just use your other Xbox for demos.
I don't know if I have enough room.
Well,
'Cause I don't actually have the hard drive yet for the new Xbox, and these demos can run like pretty big. So I don't know if I have enough room for the internal hard drive. I don't know how much it has. We'll have to check it out. But yeah, I would like to play Avengers.
No interest
Please
here.
try.
But
Kinect.
Steve, any
Yeah.
interest in that if you could play it? Well, I guess you and like Hayden and stuff.
It's a possibility, yeah.
Don't you want to be Iron Man?
No.
No, it's like no.
Uh,
You want to be Thor. You can
Thor,
use a
possibly.
hammer.
Iron Man will kick Thor's butt, just saying.
They do have
The
a
Hulk.
fighting scene. We'll find out whenever we watch it.
And he would kick the Hulk's butt, just saying.
Oh, ghost children again. Oh, this happens every once in a while. They go through the halls.
There's ghosts in these buildings.
Ghost in this old building where no one else lives but us.
Yeah, so I said people like Avengers. Hey, they're coming. Consoles. Watch E3.
Watch E3.
We will.
Okay, I'm sure at least 3 of us remember this game. Somebody definitely won't. Probably not. I'm gonna say the name. You say yes or you say yay. Okay, Carmageddon.
yay.
Yay! Anyway, the Kickstarter stuff that's been going on like crazy now. Everybody's trying to get Kickstarter, money and everything. Apparently, they're trying to they're getting Kickstarter going on for Carmageddon. They're calling it Reincarnation, which, is going to be awesome. It's Carmageddon, man. People didn't like
I
the
didn't
game
play
back
that
in...
much of it.
Oh, did I
I
freaking
really
play it
didn't.
again? I didn't care about
Yeah.
racing. I just wanted to kill people.
I still have my copy of that game too.
Oh, man, Steve, I got to get... Oh, I get upset when I don't have
think
these
I
copies.
played it, but I didn't play much of it, so I don't really know.
I don't know. It was awesome, man. Back then, you go down the street and you sit there and smash people, and and you get points for how you smash them. Oh, then there's a football field, and you went and killed all the football players.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. See, I think I watched you guys play it, but I don't think I ever really played it.
Oh, Carmageddon.
Okay, we'll say I'm 99%. I still have my copy. It's been a while since I've seen. I've got boxes somewhere. I know it's got to be in there.
This is all about retro.
Talk about this. I'm definitely gonna have to hook up one of my older computers and put all these games on there.
Yeah, get that Windows 90 and 598 out.
I'll play Phantasmagoria.
Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, that game was so bloody. I don't think I still have my original. No, I don't have the original one. I have the sequel. The original one was great. So freaking gory. Seriously, you know, I mean, it was full motion video stuff, but man, was it gory.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about game, the store game. And,
Yeah, all the troubles they had in over
with
in UK.
troubles, and they're making a comeback, but there's a little hiccup that I imagine is going to make a lot of people, few people mad, but some of the game stores not stocking Diablo 3 and not providing refunds on pre-orders.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'd be mad if I put down some money and I wasn't getting it back. It's not the point of, I understand, especially considering they're going through hard times right now. I'm like, I can totally understand. Okay, you can't stock it or
But this
whatnot,
is a
having
bit
an issue.
different, though, because this is a game Australia, not game in the UK.
Yeah.
Because game in the UK seemed to get it back
Australia
together.
was picked up, as one of the places, but they said it's just not one store. It's a few stores. Like, I guess apparently game has gone into administration. Select game stores will not be receiving stock of Diablo 3.
And they're not sure they're going to give you your money back, right?
We've just been informed that if
No, they're
you
not.
have a pre-order with a store not receiving Diablo 3 in stock, no refunds will be provided.
That's a lawsuit.
No,
No.
it's technically, incredibly, it is not illegal.
How?
somehow.
You just stole your money.
But a text has been sent out to those people. So here's the taxes. Due to the appointment of an administrator to our business this morning, it is with regret that I inform you
That we stole your money.
our stores will not be receiving any stock of Diablo 3. Because of this, we regrettably will be unable to fulfill any pre-orders. Also, we will be unable to refund any deposits paid towards a pre-order of Diablo 3. If you need any more info, email them and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd email them.
Oh, yeah.
But it says if it's a complex situation, they said apparently
Complex,
if
get money back.
you're in a much better position to do something about it if you pre-order it with a credit card because it's something you can dispute.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But apparently it's not illegal. So they're going to end up getting away and make a lot of people mad because a lot of people they can't even use that money for that pre-order onto another game. They totally lost that money.
I would even accept that.
They lost it. Gone.
How is
Go ahead, Steve.
how is it over there? I mean, like I know over here it's $5 to pre-order or $1 depending on where you buy it from.
Right. I'm not sure what the pre-order price was for game.
I mean, personally, I know me. If I pre-order, I usually pay the full price anyway.
And some people do. So what if some people put the full price on it, Paid it off right away. That's not good news. That'd be, No. But speaking of that, kind of along the lines of Diablo 3, apparently it's the largest pre-ordered PC title ever on Amazon.com. Diablo 3.
Collector's edition is sold out.
Oh,
The download sites are going to be crashing tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a crazy day for PC world. Man, Diablo 3 is coming out tomorrow. So anyway, been a good news session. Let's get to new releases.
And now it's time for new releases.
Space!
The excitement. Everybody's getting ready. Tomorrow, Diablo 3.
Oh my god, I can't freaking wait.
Oh, Steve
Whoa.
just gonna. Oh, that load's coming through that screen.
Yes,
A
it
loading
returns for the
screen.
third installment of the Pauper franchise. It's big. Everybody apparently wants it. Steve's jumping through the screen. Mike's like, "Oh yeah,
No, I don't want it.
it's coming out." Okay, but Steve wants it.
Steve Hardcore wants it. Like it's a huge
I
game.
actually want it.
Big game.
No, I think they were doing something different with that, like having an auction site or wait, am I thinking the wrong game? Auctions within the game or something.
No idea.
I don't know.
I just know to this day I still break out the Diablo 2 now and then and install it and just to play. So it's like I'm ready for Diablo 3.
You go, boy. You go. Diablo 3, huge.
Next.
Max Payne 3 for
Ah!
Xbox 360.
Yes. Here's my
And PS3.
Here's my game.
And PS.
Max Payne 3 is, of course, third installment in the Rockstar Games Max Payne series, and is set 8 years after events of the last installment.
Which is probably about the same time the last one came out.
Probably.
No, I'm so ready for Max Payne 3. I can't wait. Especially with Rockstar doing it. I'm interested to see the changes and everything. Man, I want to get this. I can't wait. Maybe I'll go to Walmart Wednesday and buy it. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I can't wait. I want to have it.
You're like deep with Diablo. You guys are so excited about
We were
this
just,
week's
oh
news
man,
releases.
I can't wait till me and Steve get together sometime.
Hmm.
Splooge.
Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City for the PC.
Oh, it's coming out on PC.
Yes. Takes a series in completely new direction, offers a style gameplay yet to be seen.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
it's already out.
franchise. You know, it is out for the consoles now. It's coming for the PC.
Nobody liked it.
PC.
And I am extremely ecstatic about this. I don't even have a special voice for this. Game of Thrones for the PC, Xbox 360, and the PS3.
Zero interest here.
In the Game of
What?
Thrones, you would choose
What?
the class of your characters, find your fighting style, reach a good balance between your strengths and weaknesses.
Nope, don't want it.
The only way I will get disappointed is if I cannot be the midget.
You're not going to be able to play the midget.
Why can't I be the midget?
Because
You're not
he's a
playing
dwarf.
Yeah, you're not playing, I mean, most of them never happens, but you never play the star characters in
Plus you won't play a clan of... Well, maybe you could, but...
I'm not saying, I mean, they have classes, so you might be able to play dwarf.
But I don't know, because it's
But
not,
not the
it's
one.
not like so far at least that dwarfs are like a class, and you know, it's just like he was
Lancaster.
born, he's
Royal blood.
Mm-hmm.
but he was born with a problem. That's how they put it off as. It's not like he's a class. But no interest. Go ahead.
You guys are totally crushing my dreams here.
That game will crush your dreams. Trust me.
As I've said, we've already covered, I try to generally avoid games based off of movies and stuff.
Word.
Akaya Katana Shin for the Xbox 360.
It is set in an alternate feudal Japan where a few selected individuals have received special powers. The powers do come at a cost, and it's only possible to upgrade them by sacrificing blood relatives.
Next.
Hitman Sniper Challenge
Sniper
for the
Challenge.
Xbox 360, PC, and PS3.
Sounds
It's
boring.
a standalone experience for players who pre-ordered Hitman Absolution at GameStop, which kind of sucks. I mean,
The pre-order
I do
bonus
like
crap
Hitman.
again.
I do like Hitman games, and I did play them, but I ain't playing this one, I guess.
No, who cares?
Next.
Play the real one. Next.
Here comes the Men in Black 3 and
Android.
for the Android.
iPhone.
iPhone, Android.
The
Okay.
title looks to toss you in the MIB as a new agent. You will be working with Agent O, Agent K, and Frank to help keep the planet safe from
What about
aliens and
Agent
avoid
OJ?
ultimate disasters. No, OJ.
No, OJ.
Old school classic Battleship for the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, 3DS, and the DS.
Battleship follows the elite demolition specialist Cole Mathis as he clashes against an aquatic base in extraterrestrial peril in the sand and sea of the beautiful Hawaiian.
Yeah.
archipelago.
This will be movie. This will be based on a movie, not the classic
Right.
game. So
not going to be the classic.
Blah.
Yes. Next.
Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
I still couldn't find him at the
zoo.
zoo.
PC and PS3 and Xbox 360.
Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 2 will expand the Sonic 4 storyline with new areas to speed through and new challenges to face.
next.
Pixel Junk 4AM for the PS3.
Yeah, so it makes use of the PlayStation Move control to visualize included music by Bayon or whatever, and
Some
users' own music. It's kind of a music setup game.
Music setup game. Go. Next.
Dragon's Lair for the Xbox 360 arcade.
Dragon's Lair is one of the most beloved arcade games of all time. Can now
Beloved.
be enjoyed from the comfort of your couch. The fully arcade authentic version is fully playable with Kinect or the Xbox 60 controller to really show you how you can wield Dark Sword.
Beloved. It was like press right at the right time. Press up. Press.
Yeah, you were into that.
I wasn't into it at the time, but Beloved. I don't know about that. Okay, next.
Jam Live Music Arcade for the Xbox 360 and the PS3.
Jam
Boring.
Live Music Arcade gives you the freedom to become the DJ, producer, and the band leader for total creation access in the live music sandbox.
Hey, wait a second. Maybe I like this after all.
Which just leads you into Rock of Ages for the PS3.
This was
Rock
out
of
before, I believe. on it.
Ages is a combination of deep strategy and rock rolling action with art and music throughout
I
history.
believe it- yeah, I think that came out on Xbox Live before. History.
Azura's Wrath, Lost Episode 2, The Strongest versus the Angriest.
Did we just play this last week?
Xbox 360 and PS3.
That was on last week's releases.
I don't know if it was
No,
or
I
not.
don't think it was this one.
I think it was a different one.
Okay.
I think. But inspired by the mythology infused with science fiction, Azor's Wrath aims to redefine the action genre by delivering unprecedented levels of dynamism and drama and interaction.
Cannibalism. Okay, next.
Dungeon Defenders, Quest for the Lost Eterna Shards.
Shards.
Quantus.
Shart.
It's PS3. Dungeon Defenders is a tower defense action RPG where you must save the land of Ethra from the Ancient Evil.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, sweet, we're done. We are done. Ah, yes, we're done. Jiva was excited at first. Like, now she looks like she's death again.
I don't feel like doing it.
No, you don't get to worry about anything. Just go crash your head on the desk. Just like I crashed my car into another car. But, yeah, okay, so guys, we're out of here again. Thank you for joining in and do stuff. Yay, Byte this podcast, Facebook stuff, slap my joystick, Facebook, go, go, go.
Like
We're
us.
Like us. Yeah.
Love me.
Not in her current state.
No.
So this is your host. Was your host ADHD Mike? There's G-Wow.
G-Wow.
There's Fishing Buddha.
Catch you in the fishing lake.
There's Stevie Christ.
Over and out.
Yep.